Hi everybody, welcome to Crafty Aims Workshop, and today I'm going to be showing you how I am going to organize my paints. I have a ton of paint, and while I am trying to reorganize my craft room, I have to find ways to make the space count. So what I found was another lady on YouTube. Her YouTube channel is Life at 50 and Beyond, and so I've gotten some inspiration from her on how she did. Actually, she did it with ribbon. I'm gonna use this for paints. So all you need is some scissors, some zip ties, Dollar Tree right here, a sink mat that I got at Dollar Tree. And you get these at Dollar Tree. You get 3 in a pack. And then something to hang them on the wall. That's how I'm going to do it. And I'm using the Command brand damage-free hanging. And these are the wire 2 pound. It holds 2 pounds. So that's what I'm going to use. You might want to just use some screws or some nails in the wall, but my husband is very much against holes in the wall, so we use these as much as possible. So the first step is, let's take the stickers off, and then you're going to measure how many. Let's turn it over. You want it long ways. You want it to go up and down, and you want to put these 5. Let's see. The top one is going to go to the very top. The second one will go 5 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to put the bottom of this basket right there on number 5. And the same thing with the bottom one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to put another basket down there. So how we're going to do that is using zip ties. Make sure that when you do this, that you're putting them in the right way. The zip tie has to go in from this side. It has to come out the part that is sticking out. I don't know if you can see that. So make sure you've got it angled that way, and you're going to put this in this way. So it's just like threading a needle. It'll make it a whole lot easier. And you're going to stick it in this direction. In the first hole here, you're going to go around this one right here and go into the next hole. Hopefully you can see this. The next hole on the basket. Okay. And then just slide it through. And don't pull it tight all the way. Just let it be loose. And then do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to make sure I've got it faced the right direction. Oops, I'm going to go in through the basket. Go into the first box. Hold on to it because it'll go right through. And through the second box. And the second hole on the basket. And then slide that through. Okay, so it's loose. You got it like that. It's not coming off. So together, or a little bit at a time, just start pulling a little bit at a time. Because what it is, you want to make sure that they match up in the end. You don't want them to be crooked. So let's see. And then just pull. And then take your scissors and snip the extra. Okay, and then the next one, so we're going to count 5 boxes down from the top one. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is going to be the box there that is the bottom 3. So you're gonna thread it through the third one down from this one. So 1, 2, 3, and that's the one you're gonna put it in. Okay, and so the reason why I'm picking this amount of space is because of the size of my paint bottles. And they work really well. It works really well at this location, so that's fine. So just tighten it up. Don't go too tight like I just did. Shoot. Okay, that's okay. We'll just cut it off and do it again. Okay, let me go ahead and finish this last one, and I'll fix this one. And I'll show you how I'm going to set it up. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you this. It might even be simpler to go through the back. So instead of going in the front, you can go through the back and just slide it in the front or the back here. Make sure your tie is the right direction. Slide it through the other side. Yeah, that's definitely a whole lot simpler to do it through the back. So now let's make sure we don't make it too tight like I just did a few minutes ago. Okay, oh, that is a whole lot simpler. Okay, so and trim that. Sometimes it takes a little trial and error before you can get it, figure things out the best way. Okay, so now the next, so we've got 3. Let me pull it out a little bit. So we've got 3 baskets. Now I'm going to put this on the wall. So let me show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so what you need to make sure you do is wipe down the wall with rubbing alcohol. Let that dry. Also put rubbing alcohol on the hooks, and then you can begin. So what you need to do first is get your hook and a sticky. We've got the black side out on the wall. The red side goes on the hook. Do this first, because the first 2 I did, I don't think it really matters, but the first 2 I did, I put the sticky on the wall and then put the hook. So what we're doing is I'm putting the hook on where the red sticker was, and then mash it down for 30 seconds. I sometimes will do it for about 45 seconds just to make sure. Alright, so that's ready. Now we can put them on the wall. Looks like I want it to be about an inch away from the other one that I've got up there. And then I got to make sure that the hooks are in the same exact position and that it's level. So make sure you bring a level. I'm going to use one without the baskets because it's easier, but even if you have your baskets on, it's okay. It's still going to work. So I want it to be about an inch away. Now the hooks for me, it's actually going to come about right there. I'm going to put a level on it. Right there. Just take your pencil and make a mark. Alright, now get your hooks and take the black part off. And I'm going to place this right here. Kind of eyeballing it, but you put a ton of pressure on there. Hopefully I did enough. And then you gotta wait 1 hour before you can start hanging stuff on there. But it's gonna look. I've been hanging on just so you can see. That's the way it's gonna look. And then I'm gonna put my paints in that. So I'm gonna do another one next to it, and I'll be done with this. Guys, I've decided also to not only do one on this side and one on this side, but I'm going to do one in the middle. Since I'm putting paint in here, it's going to be a little bit heavy. So I'm hoping that's going to help it structurally stay up. And then another thing, when I made this one, I did 2 of these instead of 1, and I think that's going to be even better, more sturdy as well, and it'll have something more to hold on to instead of 1. I'm thinking I may go back and change these to doubling the little bars that go down instead of doing 1, because I'm afraid the paint's going to be too heavy and it's going to pull on that and just stretch it out. So my recommendation is to do 2 of the bars on this side, 1 bar on this side, and then also go ahead and do 3 instead of 2 if you're doing something heavy such as paint. And the size paint bottles I'm using is just your normal size paint bottles, and so it'll go in there like that, easy to take out. So alright, so that's the tip for today. So to get this like this, you're spending $6, $2 for 3 baskets, $1 for 3 baskets, and then $1 for 1 mat. So for each of these, it's $2. And then you can decide how you want to hang it up on the wall. These hooks, I'm not sure how much they cost. I can't remember. I've had them for a while. But so $2 to organize your crafts, that ain't bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with your friends. And subscribe to me if you haven't already at Crafty Aims Workshop. And come back every Thursday. I should have a video up. If I don't have it on Thursday, you can check it out by Friday, most likely. And I guess that's it, everybody. I hope this is helpful for you. If you have any comments or questions, let me know in the description below. And you guys have a great day, and thanks for joining me on my little adventure of trying to create a wonderful, beautiful, cleaned up workshop. Bye.